Ini ada polisi from admin tapi nggak ngasih OP guys. Cuma ngasih itu doang. Kita cek progress. Malah lagi muter muter kan. Ini nanti loading guys. Kalau yang live, kita harga 94 ya. Coba kita cek. Ipan profile kita lihat. Ini kayaknya nggak oke nggak sih guys? Coba kita cek. Kayak kita lihat kalau butuh mana ya? Filter kita lihat. Oke butuh kita. Teks. Ah, tentang tekanan itu kiri striker butuh sih gitu. Harapannya safety. Lagi dari sebuah link introduce performance Patrick Harrison lucu gokil sebetulnya Patrick pemain mendek dengan Harrison kemarin ada Neymar yang dipanggil masuknya saya itu jenis Jawa Surya itu Championship itu apa aja nih guys ngomong les Iya pengalaman itu sih. Yang sudah pernah sekarang wajan tutorial. Emang kita cek yang hardware tapi yang belum datang. Kalau itu benar-benar ini bagus lah. Filmnya dari CMB yang tahu jualan sayur tadi siang doang kan tinggal perkara doang. Iya Suzuki dari biro dia betul. Kita coba cek eventnya apa aja nih ya. Kita play turnamen dulu. Ini pembalap Ramos main apa ini guys? Kemarin mau teman-teman Ciro Yesus sama istimewa di konten aja Selamat. Kita change manager ganti itu kalau kita besoknya saya kayak pernah deh kayak tuan itu tadinya saya berapa tuan kan berapa seperti dua Terus dia doang gitu pas terus ya kita coba play dulu Pak. Yes, proceed. Wis 3156. Itu ini. Akhirnya baru kayaknya Cristiano beli toko sudah sih ya dapatnya keren-keren Australia segitu cepat pulang. Itu kita coba.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, real chance! Probing pass, Leicester cuts it out. Rice. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung picks out Neymar!
Kita berdua kan
Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
harusnya aku kirim dulu ya semakin dikit. Tolong.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And it's Lam. Oh, that is a nice touch. Flings in across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Satu peluang itu semua yang ada kopal apa ya? Ya Allah, ini itu.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's very neat. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Doku!
Yeah.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. He's being urged to shoot. Plays it across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Aimed beyond the defence, out to the right. Now the ball in. Baresi is there, he's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Serginho, crossed in again. Rice. He's through here. And this is Bale. Oh, just skips, decent chance! Goal, Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try.
Up he goes!
Oh,
Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
He's found the way through. Some good work on the right flank here. Lam has it out wide. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Ya,
And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Lam. It's a good run down the right. Hit into the middle, he rises! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Kokchu. And this is Bale. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're off again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serginho's cross.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Driving forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rice. Played out wide. Figo. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Park Ji-sung. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Yes.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vitinha.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Figo. Showing good feet. Serginho's... Oh, smashing header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vitinha powering forward here. Can he finish? They've scored!
Ketinggalan, yes.
And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? That is definitely not his best. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. Foot in. Figo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get on the end of this?
Yeah.
No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Distributed tidily. Now that's well seen too. Figo. Kukçu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Hullet. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Looking to play him in. Milan are looking to go forward now. And he is going into that little black book. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rodri. And this is Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro has it in a wide position. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Kukçu. Now it's Neymar. And here's Bale. Neymar. He has found the way through. Messi. Vitinha. Milan finding their passes. Could move up a gear here. Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kukçu. Looking for options for movement. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Vigo. Oh, that's a key interception. Park Ji-sung. Bale looking to add to his goal.
Il quarto uomo
Tries to
indica
pass
2
it
minuti
through.
di recupero.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Ya, Cristiano, mana
That's
guys?
been
Sini guys.
slung wide.
Udah apa deh?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And time is up. Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan desperately...
Berhari. Enak sekali. Apa? Itu.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And Park Ji-sung! The most accurate pass. And it's Rice. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Now it's Neymar. Gabbia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tomori. Hernandez. Fofana. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Neymar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with...
Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Modric threads one in. Well, that has not gone well. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Bale. Rodri. Bale. And this is Park. He takes a shot! In he goes again. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Fofana. Bale tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Sticks it away. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Rice plays a sharp little ball here. Turns and goes back. Milan do have a chance to counter here. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lovely chance, surely! Oh, he's been flattened there. And the shot!
Nice,
Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Antes no tenía bastante. Project complex. It's yay. It's been fantastic. That's it, my guys. Macam nampak. Kan coba kalian lah. Yang kan? Yang Assalamualaikum brother. Waalaikumsalam bro. Waalaikumsalam. Halo bang. Aduh. Paknya bansos ya. Buat. Hampir. Mas, player apa adanya. Aduh. Asal mana bro? Asal Depok mang. Buset, pelatihnya bro dulu. Oke ini mah player is ini mah squadnya oke kali. Squad musuh kok kayak gini ya. Bentar, pindahin dulu.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal. And the fans puff out their chests proudly.
Salam dari kita.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Waduh.
We have already started here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder.
Aduh, nabrak. Wih, mantap, keren bang.
And the pass is intercepted.
Gak bisa terglobal gimana tuh bang?
And it's Barella. Now it's Pulisic. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It's Forlan. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cross in, looks like a good one. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Ribery. And he's managed to get free. Mkhitaryan. Oh, what a... Oh, it
nice
rattles the ball. Goal! Inter!
yang
He'll
belum
take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan penetrate first.
Bakal.
It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes,
Bisa
they do.
dipotong ya? Nggak bisa misalnya. Baik.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target.
Aduh, salah.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Çalhanoğlu. And this is Mkhitaryan. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That ball looks a good one. Barella.
Masuk
Oh,
mentak,
good read.
astagfirullah.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hullet. Hullet!
Buset.
And he's found the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive. Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Mkhitaryan. Barella. And here's Thuram.
Bangsat.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. It's a pretty loose pass. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Ribéry has it in a wide position. He's found the way through.
Aduh.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribéry.
Aduh. Nggak sempat.
Thuram gets good
Guys,
distance on it.
kepala gue gini.
Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Apa? Bukan.
Van Basten. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Aduh, coverannya
The most accurate pass.
tebal, guys.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that pass isn't the best.
Malah
He expected
keren
better, and so did he. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mkhitaryan. Cannavaro. And it's Mkhitaryan. He shifted it to the flank. Ribéry providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, sweet feet. Mkhitaryan. Maldini with the clearance. He's picked his way
Oh,
through.
astagfirullah. Gitu. Di sliding, guys.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Maldini.
minuti di recupero.
Just eases him off the ball.
Selamat em bakal balik terus guys. Gue di banget.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Over to the left. Well, that has not gone well. And it's with the keeper.
Benar gitu. Bisa.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Cannavaro. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, super fine. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the space here.
Astagfirullah.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's Carlos Augusto. Decent chance!
Nice.
There it is!
Boom!
Nice.
There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed the apple on top of the tree.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan take the lead. Cannavaro. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength.
Guys.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Jangan sampai kesut.
And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Kayak bang, gimana? Squadnya, ratingnya kayak gitu.
Cannavaro.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's got full.
Nice.
No mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the shots!
Nice.
Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine.
Kita coba cek akun musuhnya di situ bawah. Terus kata finish Cannavaro kurang tandepan makin menurut tulis unggulan. Kita vaksin tulis tadi. It's what? Six analyzers. Terima kasih. Ada yang melakukan. Terima kasih. Ini player apa Milan? Betul itu kurang sini loh guys. Kita rehat sejenak.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. That has been knocked clear. Frosinone are looking to go forward now. Opts for safety. Distributed tidily. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. He's in a great... and he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. First quarter of an hour gone. Plays it through. That has found him in. He rises! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Baresi. Thuram is herring after that one.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's hoisted clear. That's tidy. He's picked his way through. And that's been drilled in. Frosinone looking to pass their way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got space in the area. Good ball. Shot, surely! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ricci, Barella, getting on for a third of the way through the game. Frosinone finding their passes. Carlos Augusto. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Ribery. Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Thuram. Oh, that is... Barella! Goal! Milan! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And they've got a throw. Ribery.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nicely spread. Pulisic. There's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, I just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's Barella. They get a throw in.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Out to the right. Carlos Augusto cuts it out. Paz. Barella. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So off we go once more. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Ribery. Barella. And Paz. Played out towards the right wing. Pulisic. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Pulisic hangs one in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Thinks about the shot. Spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And here's Ribery. And it's Carlos Augusto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pulisic. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Pulisic. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to clear it. Chance to deliver. Here comes another cross. And that has been knocked clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Flings in a cross. And that has been cleared. Back in once more. And that has been knocked clear. They've played it short. He's on it, can he get away? Frosinone have the chance to go the other way. Out towards the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played.
Frosinone really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a promising position. Milan claim it back to much approval.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Point-blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Carlos Augusto. Barella has found the net here, of course. Ribéry. To Barella. And it's Ribéry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross into the box.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, Red, nice interception. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And he's worked it through. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Barella.
Ci sarà
There'll
un
be a
minuto di
minute of
recupero.
stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Barella picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ribery. Now it's Turan.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the contributions made by Barella.
And the shot! No, not this time.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Barella. Now it's Ribery.
Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out to the left flank.
Barella. Over to the left.
Cross to the back post.
He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Cleared away. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. Played into the box. That'll be a throw. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Ribery.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ball swung in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked out the run.
It is a corner.
Now, can they get him away?
Deep cross. He rises! Danger averted for now.
Ricci.
And it's Ribery.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Tries to pass it through.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ribery. It's out for a goal kick. Has a look and place it forward. That has been slung wide. Ricci. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Belanova. It's a really well-measured ball. So what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. Belanova. Now it's Turan. Played out towards the right wing. Could move up a gear here. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ci sarà un
Pass.
minuto di recupero.
Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Pulisic has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Pulisic. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Gol per il Milan. Numero 11.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets things going for the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a good run down the right. Barella. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
He's got tall! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He is just caressing the ball. Played out to the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
It's a promising position. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Barella, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 92 viene sostituito con il numero 15.
Belanova. Pulisic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Good ball, good take. Paz. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Thuram. Now it's Pulisic. And he was quick to react. He's looking wide. Ricci wins the duel this time. Now it's Pulisic. Aimed beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Numero 18. Lasciano il campo per
And it's
il numero
Belanova.
10.
And here's Pulisic.
Il numero 3.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Papu Gomez.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Great ball if he can get there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It climbs up big! It's hit the upright. Nicely spread. Now it's Pulisic. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Ribery. That's been cut out, well played. Milan moments now away from seeing this one out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gomez. Now this could be a chance. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Too
recupero.
much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Paz does really well there, he is strong. Barreca. Now it's Papu Gomez. Now it's Papu Gomez. Paz. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Berenguer. Guruzeta is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Williams. Now it's Palmer. And this is Lewandowski. All played right into his path. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Crossed in once more. And back out it comes. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Koundé. Now it's Palmer. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined. Lewandowski, spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Berenguer. Now it's Guruzeta. And it's Lekwe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I'm Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards, they're not going to get much change out of this guy.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rodri.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Guruzeta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodri, looking for the run. Here's Rodri. Palmer. And it's Rice. Shifted it to the flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal, Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Numero 10.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It's a promising position. And here's Berenguer. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rodri. And it's Palmer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nicely spread. Tries a deft little ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Sunset. Koundé with the clearance. And here's Berenguer. Leque.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Azar. Now it's Palmer. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Rice. Koundé. Koundé's cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Camavinga. Azar. Camavinga has it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now it's Berenguer. And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Guruzzetta really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Kamavinga. And it's Rice. Oh, good spread. Now it's Palmer. And it's Kunde. And here's Palmer. Ødegaard in acres of space out wide. And here's Azar. Berenguer. Jaureguisa. It's been shipped out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, sweet feet. Yuri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ødegaard. Hazard. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is... Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Williams. And it's Lekwe. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Jaureguisa. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He slings it in. Oh, well played, well played. Ødegaard. And that's going right the way across. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Guruzzetta.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He's in a great position here. It's sunset! Harmlessly behind.
Cambio di giocatori.
Bilbao choosing to make the first change. Saliba and Kunde. Rodri. And it's Rice. Palmer. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out towards the right wing. That's a canny finish! He scores! Do not write them off! Back they come! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Guruzeta, and it's Gomez. Lekwe looking to hit the byline here. That is lovely. That's going to go a long way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Hazard. Lekwe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's good play. It's Lewandowski! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He is through here. Palmer! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries to get it clear.
Ci saranno 3
I
minuti
think
di
we might be
recupero.
done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cannavaro. Now Saliba. Koundé. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Palmer. Palmer stood his ground strongly. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
E che riceveranno un gentile omaggio.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight. Goes for a shot! In for the pieces! Goal, Milan! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Monaco finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's come to nothing. And it's Minamino. Golovin shifted it to the flank. Looking to play him in. Will play through for the wide man. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ansu Fati. Minamino. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played, well played. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Diatta. Ødegaard simply refused to be outdone there. Aims beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Diatta. Looking for options for movement. Diatta. Shot could be on. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cannavaro. It's Camavinga. Now it's Hazard. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Monaco applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Palmer. That has been slung wide. Hazard. Diatta was in no mood for any of that. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a searching pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rodri. He's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Lewandowski. Diatta. Golovin. Balogun. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ansu Fati. Spread it left.
That's a cute ball. He's being urged to shoot. Rice. Palmer carries the ball down the right. Great vision. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a great... Lewandowski! Oh, it's come off the upright. Mawissa. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Diatta. Minamino. Rice does well to stand firm and defend it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's played into the air. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Terrific header! Oh, what has happened here?
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And they've got a throw. And that's another throw. Now it's Hazard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same focus again.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. And it's Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Camavinga gets into a good position. Diatta. Rice. That is ended up in no man's land. Golovin. And it's Ouattara. Good ball, good take. Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Palmer picks it up out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's nice. Pings in across. And he's managed to get rid.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Palmer. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Golovin.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 28 599.
Opts for safety. Mawissa knocks it into space. Ouattara looking to get on the end of this. Keeper has taken decisive action. Out of play for a throw. Monaco can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Le numéro 14.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And it's Hazard. Hazard tries looking up for options on the left. It's a promising position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Hazard! No, not the best of headers. Lawissa. For Golovin. It's been shipped out wide. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Palmer puts... Up he goes! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
But pour l'équipe du
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's in a great position here. Rodri clears. He's found a way past. Threads one in. Cross into the... Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Now it's Palmer. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Ansu Fati. He's picked his way through. Shoots! Deflected behind for a corner. Cleared without hesitation. Pass somewhat off target. Milan are looking to go forward now. Over to the other side. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rodri, looking for the run. Now it's Odegaard. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Changement en cours.
Milan can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Nice control. Now it's Minamino.
Il y aura 4 minutes de
Early
temps
ball out
additionnel.
from the back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Hazard, and he's managed to get free. No, he refuses to take the bait. Kira. Golovin. Ouattara. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Palmer. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And there goes the final whistle. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness.
Apa hello? Saya coba dapat franchise, bismillah dapat senjata. Ada ini tahu, kamu bisa. Dengerin. Dan kita ya, satunya bismillah dapat apakah ini? Aduh, nanti kita hari ini masih ini bisa. Nanti ya. Mengambil nih. Kita nantikan. Ikhlas dulu, amin start. Sekarang Milan versus Arsenal. Ketinggalan, sorry. Selamat terus.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. There's the whistle. Anguissa finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, Peter, we're talking about a great engine here. You think there's 2 or 3 of them on the pitch because of the sheer amount of ground he'll cover. 1 minute, he's breaking up a counter-attack.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Okay, sekali. Pas.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
A probing pass. Aslani, and it's Frattesi. It's played through for him. Shot could be chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Paz is having a shot! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Inter Milan get themselves decent chance! And he's heaved it away. Paz. Salamanca's Carlos Augusto does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. And it's Carlos Augusto. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And he's managed to get free. Barella did well to stay calm there. Driving forward. Foot in. Anguissa running with the ball. He shifted it to the flank. Ribéry hoisted in. And he's there to clear it. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's come loose. Anguissa. This might spell danger. Can he get on the end of this? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Turan. Lovely pass. Shot at goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. He can get that clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. Plenty to aim at here. And he's certainly onside. Shot, surely! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of...
Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Çalhanoğlu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Akanji attempts a clearance. And it's Ribéry. He has found the way through. Lofted in. And he's taking no chances there. Paz. Salmakas. And it's Anguissa. Çalhanoğlu. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! And that's been won straight back. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Turan receives it in a good position here. Out to the right. Now, can they get him away? Salmakas. Barella. Stefan de Vrij. Asllani. Fratesi puts his foot on the gas. And the first half is done. And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
DiMarco in with the challenge. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Pavard gets across to intercept that. Ribéry. And here's Thuram. Zambo Anguissa. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Fratesi at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Asllani. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Barella. Picked out brilliantly. Paz.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Çalhanoğlu. Good, strong midfield running here. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Terbaik, gitu.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
56.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 13, il numero 2, il numero 17.
It's
il
their
numero
second
15.
corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And this is Ribery. And now a sudden chance to
La
counter.
speranza di quest'oggi è
Yeah,
di aumentare
Manchester
le
United.
You can run
607
onto that.
espressioni.
And now they can clear their lines. Barella. Ricci wins the duel this time. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu
Wis, ini kasar kali
has
gitu.
ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, no joy this time. Anguissa. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ribery picks it up out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Baresi. Oh, easy pickings there. That's been cut out, well played. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique. That's a good foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Ricci. Just about within shooting range. Barella. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Anguissa. That is lovely. Oh, look at the space here. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Turan. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Turan. He's shifting through the gears here. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! Barella powering forward here. Paz. And it's Richie. And it's Barella. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Ricci. And Cavar. Cannavaro. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Zielinski. Cavar. And it's Ricci. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Pulisic. Ricci. Now that looks a decent ball. Baresi cuts out the pass. Now that looks a cracking ball. Barella makes the
Ci
interception.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Ribery. And here's Thuram. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting.
Yeah. Lawannya terus ganti ini. Terus ngomongin terus.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Mignon. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is a little undercooked. Barella. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. And it's Ricci. Hernandez. Pulisic. Davinta cuts it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Baresi cuts out the pass. Anguissa. And he was quick to react.
Apa xong nhé.
Perez. Now Richie. Back into the middle. Now, can they get him away? Ribery. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Foot in. Calhanoglu. Cannavaro. Driving forward. Pulisic. Pulisic hurtling down that right flank. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ball driven towards the far post. Hernandez clears it away. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Barella charging forward, the ball at his feet. Barella! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Milan have the chance to go the other way. De Bruyne. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Gets a good foot in there. Lookman. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Calhanoglu, and he's managed to get free. Perez. Lookman. And it's De Bruyne. Now De Bruyne. Perez. Well, nicely intercepted. Barella. And Pavard. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rafael Leao tries to clear. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Calhanoglu. Now it's Pulisic. Pulisic has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's on Gisa. He is just caressing the ball. Anguissa proves just a little bit too strong. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Good running, strong and purposeful. Closing a decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. Pulisic. Lookman. And it's De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. He's on it. Can he get away? There is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. This has gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
They want to be quick to recover this. Anguissa. Thuram. Oh, no joy this time. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Anguissa. Pulisic. And Anguissa. Looking for the run. He has a look. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Goes down, but nothing given. Rafael Leao goes on a charge down the left. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Chance! Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Tries from distance. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Anguissa. Now who's going to be first to this? It's run loose here. And he welcomes it in. Nkunku.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking to play him in. Tomori.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Ribery. Perez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11. Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
Keren.
Nkunku. Rabiot. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pulisic couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Ribery. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a little off target. Very nicely done. Barella. That has been slung wide.
He's shifting through the gears here.
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless!
And the lead is extended still further.
Nah, maksudnya langsung AF guys. Dan sambut tak bisa. Sampai main terus. Teman tuh nih. Ampun. Kamu. Orang pakai sepatu ya. Yes. Yesus bisa 3-2 kamu. Tulis banget. Makin sama terus. Profesor ya. Nah, ini terlalu banget. Pasangan bisa melawan Tujuan. Lihat 3-2 seperti apa. Harus video fokusnya di strategi. Kemudian strategi postingan.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Cuma ngelakuin makan doang ya.
Driving forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mateus. Distributed tidily. Spread out to the left. Pass somewhat off target. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That has ended up in no man's land. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Takes a shot!
Itu kencang banget ya.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Ribery. Well timed, excellent interception. Mateus, and that's really well manoeuvred. Mateus, and this is Vieri. Mateus, played into the box, he rises! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Spread neatly. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Anguissa. Threads one in, and he's onside. He's got away. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! And he comes up trumps again. Now it's Pulisic. Çalhanoğlu. He has found a way through. Zambo Anguissa. He came in hard, very hard. Ribéry. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Maldini. More and more pressure on the ball here. Gattuso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that has put paid to that. Pulisic! Yes! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it's
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Zanetti carries the ball down the right. Del Piero. Oh, that's well spotted. Carlos Augusto.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That has not gone well. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Del Piero. And this is Del Piero. Can he finish? Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cannavaro. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Zanetti clears it away. Shot and Ribéry! He's done very well to get to that.
Ribéry actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can spring out of defence.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Gattuso. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Now it's Vieri. And it's Zanetti. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Played in deep. That has been knocked clear. Gattuso. Rafael Leao is flagged offside.
Tanto yang kalah gitu. So, ini nggak bisa segini guys.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17.
So time for change.
Numero
And
10.
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Il numero 20. Il numero 24.
Can he get on the end of this?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Thuram puts his foot on the gas. Now, can they get him away? Played with speed from back to front. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, played right into his path. Zanetti. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pirlo. And it's Baggio.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Cross from Pulisic. Spread it left. Played it again. Terrific header. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Roberto Baggio. And that is expertly dealt with.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Goes for a shot! There's a goal! They have stolen level at the last. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21. Pirlo.
So here comes the sub. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13. numero 19.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Il numero 3.
Inter Milan displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Chelhanoglu. Now Costa Curta. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Oh, that was vital. Gattuso. Chelhanoglu. And he's managed to get free. And it's Nedved. Nedved! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Played out to the left flank. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. And that's an excellent interception. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Costa Curta. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Shevchenko. Anguissa, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Ribery. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. Big header! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Inter Milan close to setting up the perfect climax there. It really has been pulsating. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And the action has already restarted. 15 minutes have left. And here's Baggio. It's a pretty loose pass. Ricci. Maldini. That's a smartly directed ball. Can he spark a counter here? Gattuso. Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. And the flag has stayed down. And he's in on goal. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Maldini cuts out the pass. Gattuso. Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Baggio! It's there! And that may just do it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Foot in.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Yeah, obviously.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their...
Seru. Ada Efektif. Makin. Oh, ini hello. Ini langsung bisa melakukan Martinez.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds...
Oh, what has happened here? Rafael Leao. Lovely bit of skill. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's the keeper's ball. Tries to play it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Yildiz. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he lines up a cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Played back in. Defending of the desperate variety. Ribery proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Anguissa. Lovely pass. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Carlos Augusto. Cross neat. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great vision. Now it's Yildiz. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Spread it left. Estupinian drives forward on the overlap. Rafael Leao. Ball comes in. Carlos Augusto gets it clear. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Now it's Pulisic. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, he's not getting his way this time. That has been slung wide. There's the crossfield ball. 30 minutes gone. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the through ball. Pavard cuts it out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He has a look up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rabiot. Paz. And here's the chance to counter. Carlos Augusto with the slide tackle there. Tries to pass it through. Ribéry gets into some space. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's gone loose. Now it's Yildiz. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pulisic! Pulisic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Quick look, then plays it in. Rafael Leao. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Knocks it into space. Ribéry. Oh, Judge, surely! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is and the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're off again.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Nicely weighted ball. Selamat puts the ball in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Barella, Çalhanoğlu. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. That's a good ball out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao. Rabiot. Ricci.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Selamat. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Selamat. Now the delivery. And the keeper beats it away. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Swung over. Now he's off and running. Rabiot. Inter Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And he plays one through. And that's an errant pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baresi.
L'affluenza di
What are you
quest'oggi è di
thinking?
Well, this lead is
80.113
beginning to look
spettatori.
a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. Ribery really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pulisic. Barella. Well, the manager might be thinking, and it's been given away. And it's Richie. Anguissa. Over to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that was very necessary. Ricci. Paz. Dumfries.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
He's got full. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Numero 14, Modric.
Estupinian. And it's Ricci. And it's Modric. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the...
Chance for a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Anguissa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
Barella. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's through now, and the shot! Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan, still ahead by the game's only goal. But that has not gone well. Now it's Vlahovic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Carlos Augusto gets good distance on it.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. Modric. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that is a little undercooked.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Estupinian goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Rafael Leao. That is lovely. Estupinian has a great chance. It's bounced back off the post. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Inter Milan can celebrate now.
Well,